Last round of the home and away season is almost here. We have technically 10 games left because Gold Coast and Essendon have to play twice. Stiff on both of them, but I got 7 out of 9, and I got St Kilda right, Fremantle wrong. I could have went Brisbane, but I thought maybe not. And I also went Gold Coast, but I got them wrong. GWS played really well. I did not watch any of the game, so I can't comment on that. Got Carlton right. Finally, they decide to play, but it's a bit too late. Hawthorn right against the Melbourne Demons. Adelaide right against the Pies. Good to see the Pies lose, but they were robbed a little bit, so we'll get. I've already made a video about that. North Melbourne won by 48 points or something like that, so great performance by them. Richmond continue to struggle and they lose a few more injuries. Geelong, my beloved Cats, just won. Oh, not just won, they won by 43 points. Sydney had quite a few opportunities. The Doggies won by 94 points, just a solid 94 points. And I have a total of 132, and I am losing my tipping comp, which I keep forgetting to send the link. So next year is the year that I actually do better. But actually, I've done better because I think I've got about 133 last year, and I've got 132 with 10 games to go, so it's elite. The ranking I am is 478,802, which is average, terrible, horrendous. But anyways, we've got Essendon versus Carlton. Maybe I might go Essendon here as an upset, but Carlton were in better form this week against Port Adelaide, so I'm tipping them to win by, or I reckon 30 points seems reasonable, but I'm gonna go 19 points. The Carlton boys are going to win by. The next game is a Friday night, Collingwood versus the Melbourne Demons. It would be hilarious if Melbourne decided to have a massive upset, but I'm still tipping the Pies. They did lose against Adelaide to a throw and to a kick that should have been paid, but anyways, it is what it is. Sucked in. No. I'm just excited my team won. But no, I'm going Pies to win by 48 points. I just think they're just going to come out strong and firing and unfortunately make top 4. The next game is Port Adelaide versus the Suns at the Adelaide Oval. Why is this game on a Friday night? Why? Anyways, that's my rant done. Tipping Gold Coast to win by 30 points. And I mean, Power just got a lot of injuries, so safer option in Gold Coast, even though they got sort of slaughtered against the GWS. I've got my glasses, but I got Peter. Anyways, let's go. So the next one is Saturday, 23rd of August in Marvel Stadium. We've got North Melbourne versus Adelaide Crows. North Melbourne, I'm going an upset here, only because I want North Melbourne to win so the Cats get minor premier. So, yeah, I'm going North Melbourne in upset to win by 5 points. Is it going to happen? Absolutely not, but you never know. Next game is the MCG, Geelong versus Richmond, or it should be the other way around, Richmond versus Geelong, 4:15. I'm going to my beloved Cats. We should get the job done. I'm going to go 40 points. Richmond's last game of the season, so they'll definitely go as hard as they can. Unfortunately, they do lose Nick Voston, so that does suck for them. But I mean, Cats coming back in form. I think we've won the last, 4 in a row-ish? Our last loss was against GWS. So I'm going to Cats by 40 points. And a bloodbath, I'm probably not going to watch. West Coast Eagles versus Sydney Swans at Optus Stadium. Swans to win by 60 points. Nothing really to say here. West Coast had 32 points total. 32. You don't really see that often. And yeah, so, I mean, I'm not going to say anything else. Sunday, St Kilda could end their season here, GWS. They could. Is it likely? Probably not, but I'm going to go GWS to win by 10 points. Nasiah Wanganing's probably last game, you'd think, because after his body language is he's been avoiding the question, so I'd say he's probably off to Port Adelaide next year, but I could also be 110% wrong, so don't trust me on that one. Next one is Western Bulldogs versus Fremantle Dockers. I am going Western Bulldogs to win by, I'm going to go 55 points. Western Bulldogs been on fire. They've been on great form. They're just sitting in 8th spot, which is crazy to think. And Fremantle, they struggled against Brisbane, so I don't really see them winning against Sam Darcy, Aaron Norton. I don't really see their key defenders standing up here. And Nat 5 has had a hell of a career. Props to him. One of the greats of the game. And 2 Brownlows, which, doesn't really happen that often. So congratulations to him on a fabulous career. Who knows? Hopefully it doesn't end in the final week of August. But we shall see. Hopefully he has one more tilt of the premiership crack. Hopefully. The second last game, which is technically the last game, but, whatever, is the Brisbane Lions versus the Hawthorn Hawks. Why is this not on a Saturday night, not a Sunday? Why is this? Anyways, I'm going Brisbane just by 7 points. Hawthorn been on cracking form. Jack Gunston has been getting better with age, and one of the great small forwards of all time, Luke Bruce, he's had a hell of a career, and as a Geelong Nuffy and a Hawthorn disliker, props to him for a great career. 3 premierships, and he's just done it all, really. He's been a great leader and a great player, so enough Hawthorn glazing for me, because... No, kidding. The last game is Gold Coast Suns versus the Essendon Football Club. I am going Gold Coast Suns to win by 10 goals. I really feel sorry for Essendon. They've just had a horror run of injuries. They have 18 injuries now. They have a full team list of injuries, which is crazy. But it is what it is. Wednesday's a bit rough. Could have maybe made it Thursday, but it is what it is. Not many people are probably going to be watching this game. I love football, so I probably will. Gold Coast at 9th at the moment, so they have to win these last 2 games to make finals. And those are my tips. Am I going to get any of them right? Probably. I'll probably get a couple. But it'd be cool to get 143 right to end the season and maybe get 150 tips. We'll see. Comment below your predictions for this week. There are 10 remaining games. Crazy to think. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave your comments down below. And yeah, looking forward to the finals. Peace.